GDL threatened my family, this guy Schmuzo or whatever his name is, and my family is what I'm doing this for. It's for the kids, my nieces and nephews. If you don't stand up for your family, what else are you going to stand up for? You people definitely don't. And I am officially charging you with treason. Treason of your own country against your own brothers and sisters. You remember the video a few back when we talked about Emily Yukis, her character Alfred Alfer, and it's from Alderfer. This is the character Alfred Alfer. There's a guy that showed up down at the bottom there as TJ Alfiers, and he's got no subs. He's got nothing going off. You think that's not a coincidence? We got GDL United, have no way of knowing what's up with this situation. It looks like when you're playing blackjack and you get two tens and you can split them. Well, it looks like the Mossad split AJ and Handsome Truth. They're doing something here. He had a video, Handsome Truth and Pat Little finished. Look at the URL, 9LFQ. I went and left some messages that are no longer there. They were all taken, this whole thing. I wrote, it's highly suspicious that you do not mention my videos, especially my vid where I asked the California Highway Patrol about the blimp on I-80 on August 29th, blah, blah, blah. It's funny he brings up the Salazar stuff, but he doesn't mention some really good concrete evidence about it, and that's what most of these people do. I've never seen the stuff mentioned. Pubstar says you're a known attention whore, provocateur, fishing for subs and views, leeching off the GDL, so why give you his time of day? You delusional narrative that AJ is a hired actor, right? Just got BTFO'd. I don't know what most of these things stand for. He's sticking up for him. Why should he? So I guess he needs help. GDL said, thanks, Pubstar. And John, I saw part of your video, but what of it? Okay. Pure Peace Power, somebody that's bothered me. He tried to argue about the video. I've seen tons of footage of the whole blimp episode now, so it definitely happened, even if some telephone operator doesn't know about it, so give up. It was the first telephone operator was for the police. The second one was a sergeant from the California Highway Patrol state, whose job it is to know what's going on in that whole area. His officers report to him. These people can't even live up to it. PSYOP said just because someone didn't mention your video, then they are suspect. Get over yourself. Let's just say that the police are lying, then where's all the footage on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube of a blimp going across the road? You don't think anybody took a picture of it? No one talked about it? The traffic report didn't talk about it? It would have been backed up for a long way during rush hour. Where he's trying to fly it there, you can see those buildings in the back. Those are military barracks on Treasure Island. I mean, let's be serious here. With Jews rape kids? So I had to say, wow, these three guys have a combined subtotal of 21. One has one has 0, and one has 20. Yeah, okay. Another thing is, I'm getting all kinds of positive comments on my videos from people that have no subs and no views, no videos, and I think they're part of this PSYOP. I think they want to have the whole conversation controlled. The JDL, the GDL, AJ. We'll listen to this is Adam Green and Joseph Talpiot talk. And I can't resist this after this video of hitting up Adam Green. And AJ posted it onto the GDL United. I guess he took to criticizing his hero, Adam Green.
what you're doing. There are some disagreements that I have, like we could talk about GDL and some of the issues that, I may have there, just because of the
Sure, the same issues that I have. Anybody can claim to be GDL. Anybody can use the hashtag. Anybody can start a Facebook group and fill it with flat earth stuff. I get it. There's a problem with any group. So no groups are allowed. We might as well never try to organize, have a group, with a basic core message.
Well, no, Adam. I'm just saying the optics of it, because it's going.
You're just trying to stay in good with Brendan. That's what you're doing.
No.
I know that's what you're doing. Yeah,
Adam.
Yep.
The problem is that DJ is running this whole Salazar. Now he's talking Steiner or whatever, Steyer. Morpheus, I posted it 2 weeks ago. I scrolled through a bunch of pages from WordPress on the little investigation that he posted in 3 parts. At the end of the Kinnison tape, which they censored that one, he did a whole investigation. It was like 4 months ago. Steyer to Plow, Tom Steyer, Salazar. He covered everything, and AJ just covering it now 4 months later. And I'm not part of I don't know anything about the whole side of the alt-right and all this stuff, and I just thought it was going down a rabbit hole. I'm not interested in that stuff. I came to it through Handsome Truth, and I guess I assumed a lot of my subs weren't into all the people involved in this that aren't even on YouTube. So we got Kevin Brian Whitney, who is Handsome Truth's stepbrother. You look there, his mother's Judith Bowles is his real mother. His stepmom, Jamie Tanner, who's also HT's mom, and you can see what's there. So this is that side of the family, the Bowles and the Whitneys. It was supposedly different husbands of Handsome Truth's mom. These sites I'm using, US Search, USA Search, they're paid sites, and Family Search is Ancestry.com, they're the Mormons. I did an hour video on like 5 hours of research on Lavoy Finicum and his family, his wife, his kids, and it was all bullcrap. So I've used these sites. I have multiple backup on this stuff that I'm showing you. I have references. And I'm just trying to make it clear. Anybody wants to argue about it, let me know. I back this up. I want you to know I see all this as being false, as being fictional. I don't think there's incest. I don't have to believe any of this. All I know is he has Mossad and CIA behind him that could control this whole thing on the internet. So here we look at their parents. Jamie Tanner's parents is when Susan M. Whitlock married John R. Tanner in 1963. These are their children. Jamie E. Tanner. She was born the 16th of December 1964. Okay? And here's some stuff on her. Down the second 153, she went to Novato High. Here she is. She's born on the 16th of December, 1964. Down below, John William Tanner is a possible relative. So here's the Whitlocks again. Tanner, John R. Tanner is the father. John W. Tanner is the son. He was born March 26, 1966. Okay, Jamie Tanner had John Eugene Minadeo. That's Handsome Truth. He was born on the 15th of December, a day before his mom, 1982. His mother's name was Tanner. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. John E. Mindanao is supposed John E. Minadeo is supposed to be Handsome Truth's father, but he's also known as John William Tanner, who's supposed to be Handsome Truth's mother's brother, his uncle. Okay? Look at the birth date. March 26, 1966. They both had the same birthday and they lived in the same area. John William Tanner. It's come from 2 or 3 sources. His alias is John William Tanner. John E. Minadeo. He's 52. He was born on 3/26/1966. All the relatives. John W. Tanner. He got married in 2001 to a woman named Leah Haddad Stein. Okay? That was most likely after, right? He supposedly was married to his sister. I don't believe any of this. This is a CIA Mossad nest. I can't find Handsome Truth's dad. It's not his uncle, is it? All right. You look Cecilia Sarah Stein, go over to aliases. It's also Leah Stein and Cecilia Tanner. Okay? This is supposed to be the guy that John Tanner married, this woman, under the name John Eugene Minadeo. Relative John Tanner, see? So this is Cecilia Sarah Abel. She's got other names: Cecilia Sarah Hengel, Cecilia Sarah Abel, Cecilia Sarah Colombo, okay? Cecilia Leah H. Stein. So these are all the women that there's a marriage certificate for Jamie Tanner's brother, who's supposed to be Handsome Truth's father. Okay, here she is in the middle, 53 years old, Cecilia F. Tanner, aliases Cecilia Stein, Cecilia Hengel, Leah Stein. Okay, Jamie Tanner up top, look at possible relatives: Cecilia Sarah Stein, Jamie E. Tanner, she spelled her name different, John William Tanner, age 52. She was born 12/16. So let's look at all the relatives here from the bottom. This is John William Tanner, John E. Minadeo. That's Italian. It's like Pompeo, who's the politician. 3/26/1966. Rick Tanner, Melissa Tanner, 34. These are must be Handsome Truth's step siblings. I'll have at the end. John W. Tanner, Jessica Tanner, Jamie Elizabeth Tanner, Ian Costo Tanner, Mary Ann Stein, Cecilia Sarah Stein, John Medeo, age 35. That's Handsome Truth. John E. Menadeo. Then there's all the Hengels. And then up top, she's Cecilia Sarah Abel, 53. David Abel. Well, look at David Abel. David Abel, they're the second one. He has aliases: David Abel, Corey Abel, David Saladin. How can males have 2 names? I know many times, people came over from Ellis Island, they changed the person's name. Sometimes people change it back to the original. I don't know how these guys all have a couple of different alias people. So that's 3 of them now. Cecilia, Abel, Dedable, Deboo. Okay. With the females of marriage age, they could have all different husbands. No, you don't know about that unless you look deeper. Corey Saladin is also alias is Dave Saladin. And you look over Cecilia Tanner as a relative. Ian Costo Tanner, Tatum G. Hengel, Melissa Tanner, Lori Whitney. All the kids, it seems, that are his step siblings. So the Hengel family history, Dutch German, Old German. Okay. This is a Dr. Martin Hengel. He is an expert in early Judaism. Okay, so we're talking about a Jewish name. Saladin is Muslim hero. He fought the Crusaders. They're using Muslims and Jews. I think they're mocking the Muslims. Haddad comes from Semitic languages. Some of them are Jewish and some of them are Muslim. Abel is from Cain and Abel, right? Surname Abel was also a baptismal name meaning son of Abel, Jewish. And remember Ann Haddad? You know, she was involved in Sandy Hook. People thought she was Nancy Lanza. So these are his relatives. A bunch of Steins, a bunch of Hengels, a bunch of Abels. So Handsome Truth, who's your dad? Who's your daddy, boy? Is it your uncle? I mean, where's Johnny Minadeo? You got a problem there, boy. You got a few different problems in here, and most of your relatives are Jewish. Thank you very much.